your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Elsewhere.
For example, look for cards with high driving dunk ratings, and you'll be able to pull off some exclusive, flashy dunks. Even players under the rim can have fun with crazy layup finishes. Just look for the high layup rating to slither around the defense.
You can even throw alley-oops for some off-the-backboard flavor, or even bounce the oop off the floor.
And if your card has that Hall of
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy. Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And a chance here to check out some stats for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Richaun Holmes out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Hield. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And as we come down the home stretch, some teams in position for the playoffs. How do you prepare for those young players who haven't been there yet, are wide-eyed and learning as they go?
You know, I'm not sure there's any preparing for it. I mean, they're going to be expected to contribute. You've got to be prepared from the standpoint of knowing your assignments, and because there's so much more information today, that does help. But the reality is they've already given the coaching staff a reason to think they have what it takes to help them make a run.
Look, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Now, here is Halliburton. It's tipped. Beasley with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Three-pointer. Towns trying to get open. A nice shot by McDaniels. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. There's the pass to Halliburton. Offline with his 3. Rubio outside. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Now Fox. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Here's Fox. Pass to Holmes. Dishes it to Fox. To the middle to end the run. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. That one good for 2. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Towns throws it down.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
The Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Halliburton. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that. Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Fires the 3. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, it looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. I mean, he's a capable shooter. He plays in attack mode.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. That they can use either hand at a high level.
And here's Beasley following the 3-pointer from De'Aaron Fox.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 19-point game against Milwaukee. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And you got to appreciate how Fox reads the defense. I mean, he has a good feel for when to fire off the pass.
And Beasley, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. Beasley's got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load. Here's
Halliburton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Fox. And the shot is long.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Wasted no time on that one. The Kings trail by 4. Fox kicks to Hield. Barnes right side. On the wing, Hield. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Six to shoot. Down low. That's good from Fox on the assist by Hield. 11 points in the game.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Rubio. That one, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's McDaniel. Connects from three-point range.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Fox, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Got that bucket in no time at all. Beasley's got 11 points.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Hield, the pass to Holmes. Back to Hield. Holmes with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
And that one's good. Towns.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Hield finds Holmes. Holmes. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 8. Halliburton passes to Barnes. The dish to Fox. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless is what makes him one of the game's best players.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Well, it's just a reminder that nothing comes easy in the NBA. I don't care who you're facing. You're not going to win if you're not at your best.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the team. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And some changes here for the Kings. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Richaun Holmes, and it's Wright in for Halliburton. Timberwolves leading by 5. The drive by Rubio, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Here's Fox. He's got 13. Whiteside kicks to right. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
In the corner, right with it. And the three off target. Timberwolves on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. And the basket by Okogie.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The Kings trail by 12. Fox passes to Hield. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Another shot. It's blocked. Here's Reed. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Kings shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. On the wing, Hield. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 8 points for Buddy Hield.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
Noel, no good. Right, left side. It's deflected. Here's Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, offense is always the first thing on Barnes' mind. I mean, if he has to use the refs to get his points at the line, he'll do it.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
That's good from Barnes.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Hield. Davis is subbed in for Fox. Barnes hits them both.
It's so easy to plug into any lineup. Barnes is a versatile defender. He's a knockdown jump shooter, and he makes plays within the flow of the game.
Here's Noel, and another three for Minnesota.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Reed. And Whiteside sends it back.
Yeah, Whiteside won't allow that. You have to work way harder to outplay a blocker of his talent.
Bounce pass from right. Harkless the pass to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Here's Harkless, and it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You take a look at the Kings. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Of course, there's the Timberwolves, 10 games behind.
And checking out Sacramento, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
And that one's good. Right.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Rubio looking it over. And another three for Minnesota.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Stolen by Rubio. To the wing right side. Noel, no good. The Kings trail by 16. Inside, here's Barnes. Rubio with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
The pass to Harkless. Here is Whiteside. Sacramento again missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Minnesota. Culver comes in for Josh Okogie. The Kings trail by 18. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Whiteside. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shots good by Noel.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty efficiently out there. It isn't 48% in the first quarter. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Drops in the breakaway layup. Rubio's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Here's a look at the stats for Rubio. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 9 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And here is Davis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Pass to Harkless. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Culver. Rebound by the Kings. Left side, Davis. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And catching up with Karl-Anthony Towns, he talked about what this team needs to improve upon to get to the next level.
Here we've talked about the message of discipline. Sometimes our discipline gets away from us, and I think that's what happens on our defensive end, that our discipline lacks. And we're starting playing free basketball, and it's not team basketball.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now, it's hard for guys to value each and every possession. That often leads to careless play at both ends.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
It's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Harrison Barnes. Wright is out there with Terrence Davis. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Harkless in at the 3. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Edwards. And Harkless pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. That shot missing. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And now Sacramento on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Halliburton's checked in for Wright. He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
The Kings shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Passes it to Halliburton. Back to Davis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Good on the shot. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Outside, Davis, and they double up Davis. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Edwards, that's good. Now, here's Halliburton. Five on the clock. He feeds it to Whiteside. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Culver. Oh.
How about the force there from Culver, making sure to finish with power, leaving no doubt with that finish.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Harkless. Drops in the layup for 2.
Timeout. Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl-Anthony Towns. He's been dominant over the last month. 8th in scoring, 8th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl-Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And Towns drops them both. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
That's a 2 from Hield. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Knocks it loose. Now Harkless. Holmes, good. Holmes got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Count the basket.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. 15 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Goes up on the wing, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And I love the rhythm Culver plays with. It's what helps him create the space to knock these shots down.
Harkless the pass to Hield. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Karl-Anthony Towns, 4th.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, because you know if you're going to be spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws. Now, he's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Yep, that one goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Holmes, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Culver. Hield outside. Back to Fox. On the wing, Hield. Holmes passes to Harkless. Bucket is good. Harkless has got 6.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Oh, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal. But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
And the pass to Hield. Here's Halliburton. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Noel. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Harrison Barnes.
Towns against Holmes. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 1.
Oh, finally he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
He wasn't messing around on that finish. That's what I'm talking about. Barnes taking out all margin of error, throwing it down.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. That one drops for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency. Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Hield outside. Back to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Doubled by Fox. Here's Noel.
Minnesota foul. That's his second personal foul.
The Kings shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Fox passes to Halliburton. A steal. Here's Vanderbilt, covered by Barnes. Just his first attempt. Offensive rebound. Towns draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And what a rebounder Towns is. The rabid intensity, the way he positions himself. Love the hustle.
Minnesota shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Wright, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Fox passes to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Hield outside. Down low, here's Holmes. Count that one. Holmes got 12.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he thought.
Oh, that was something else.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Fox kicks to Holmes. Shoots over Towns. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. No good from Beasley. Sacramento's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Towns against Fox. Kept alive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Hield over Beasley. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 18 points for Buddy Hield.
Hield is very efficient, an incredibly versatile, talented player. Lights out scorer. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Richaun Holmes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Fox. Both free throws good from Holmes.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And the shot is good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And good that time. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to right. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Hield can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Reed. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Reed's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And it's right with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Edwards. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Holmes passes to Barnes. And Wright kicks to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And the Kings making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Whiteside. This one for 3. No good on that one. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here is McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Karl-Anthony Towns. He ended up with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. McDaniels is out there with Edwards. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Reed in at the center. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Minnesota shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And they'll keep possession.
On defense, Fox is so crafty. Uses all of his natural talents to disrupt your shot. But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Rubio against Fox. And he gets it to go. Rubio's got 12 points in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good from Rubio.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Hield can't hit.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Shoots. Second chance shot, and Towns lays it in. Towns has got 26 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
And he's having a great night from the floor. And they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Second shot opportunity. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he's able to get it back. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Fox against Rubio. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Up top, Holmes. Inside, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
That's a 2 from Towns. That one wide left.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Hield finds Fox. Now, here is Halliburton to the inside. Holmes, good. Holmes got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is Fox's role. He's the floor general for this team, and that includes setting his guys up.
Here's Towns. Here's Beasley, and he lays it straight in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Kings have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Fox. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
This is Fox at his very best. He's so hard to stop when he's attacking with force.
And Beasley, here we go. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Over Halliburton. Here's McDaniels. Got it. Good job in the low post. McDaniels got 10 points in the game.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Hield the pass to Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rubio got it, number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Kings shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the basket is good. Beasley's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Holmes trying to free himself up. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Sacramento making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Richaun Holmes, and Harkless is subbed in for Heel. Minnesota shooting just phenomenal here tonight, 73% from the field. Here's Culver, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Goes up, finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy-up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
A nice shot by McDaniels. Kings' shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Knocked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Culver, and then Culver with the dunk.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And here we go, Timberwolves running again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Then for the Kings, Davis is checked in for Halliburton. And it's Wright in for De'Aaron Fox. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Sacramento. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Wright. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He tries for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Sacramento's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Bounce pass from Wright. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's no run-of-the-mill finish by Barnes right there. He gets thrown off balance by the contact, keeps his focus, stays with it, and gets it to go.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Davis gets a wide-open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Davis has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Vanderbilt. He can't get that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Puts it up. And Davis can't get it to go. Wright. Right side, the pass to Wright. Nobody near Barnes. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Noel. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
To the middle, here's Davis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And they get it back. Here's a Kogi. Harkless with it. 6 points for him. Here's Wright. Kicks to Whiteside. The second chance effort. Buries the jump shot. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Whiteside has good hands, and I think it helps him on his jumpers. It adds some touch on those shots.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Gomez, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
1:33 left to play here in the third. Feeds it to Barnes. Over Hernangomez. Barnes can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Bounce pass from Hernangomez. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Culver's got 4 points this quarter.
And for me, guys, this is an area that Culver should utilize more often, showing off that incredible feel with the jumper.
Offensive rebound, right side. Here's Barnes. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. The shot by Harkless, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Here's Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got 11 points.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Harkless. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes, got a piece of it.
And great positioning there from Culver. That's what allowed him to get the block.
And stolen by Whiteside. Now here's Wright. Passes it to Barnes. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Minnesota on top, running away with it. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Terrence Davis. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. Whiteside is out there with Mo Harkless.
See that? What a vicious dunk by Whiteside. I mean, defense looks stunned, and his bench is going crazy.
17-foot shot on the way. Layman gets the bucket. Layman's got his first basket of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Right, the pass to Whiteside. The feed now to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Kings. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Silva's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Harkless. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Ed Davis. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, the emotional aspect of some point has been alleviated. I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
That's good from Harkless. James checked in for the Kings. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Timberwolves shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Davis. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Rubio misses. For Sacramento, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Got that one up quick.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Beasley. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beasley's got 32 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
And it's good, 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fires from the wing. And Silva pulls it down. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's Davis for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And that one is good by Beasley. For Sacramento, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. That's tipped. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Davis, the pass to Ramsey. And it's denied. Now Hernan Gomez. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Ramsey. Outside, Davis. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Minnesota calls timeout. Okogie's checked in for Lehman. Here is Rubio. Ring shot on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rubio's got 9 points here in the second half. Davis against Rubio. Davis down low. Good D by Rubio.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. So it's Sacramento. Ramsey passes to Davis. Here's Silva. He's guarded by Davis. Poked away. Fast break, here they come. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Minnesota calls timeout. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series. They just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Malik Beasley, and it's Towns in for Ricky Rubio. It's stolen by Edwards. And they're moving it up. Here's a Kogi, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. From about 16, and again it's Minnesota.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Count that one.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Davis down low. Edwards defending. And it's Davis missing. Pass to Edwards. Over Davis. Sacramento grabs the miss. James looking it over. Ramsey. His three-pointer's off the mark. Ramsey's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Fires from 18. That one misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And Towns gets it to go.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
Ramsey passes to Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
He hits both from the stripe. Minnesota shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Towns drains the 19-footer. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
With the fadeaway. They grab their own miss. Here's Davis. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by James. The shot's good. Davis has got his first points of the game.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
The shot by Ramsey, no good. The Timberwolves shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Hernan Gomez, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And so Sacramento again turning it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Layman, he's checked in for Okogie. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Ricky Rubio.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's Rubio. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Shoots from the line. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Davis. And Davis pulls it down. To the left side wing. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Silva's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Davis against Rubio. Over Davis. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 21. Here's Ramsey. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Davis takes a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he gets the bucket. And here is Davis. Hernan Gomez covering. And there's the pass to Silva. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Karl-Anthony Towns. Timberwolves.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Pass to Davis. Here's Ramsey. Lots of room. Doesn't go for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
They get it back, and another shot. No good from Hernan Gomez. And now Sacramento on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Sacramento, Ramsey, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rubio against Davis. Yes, that goes in.
It makes him a lot more effective when his mid-range shot is dropping.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Davis with it. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Ricky. You've played in a lot of big games, but what does it mean to you to make a big contribution tonight?
Yeah, it means something. It means that we win. But, I mean, of course, I'm happy. But the most important thing is that we play as a team. We did it today, and we make shots.
Great performance all around, Ricky. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.